Hey guys, so I'm gonna need a little help here. So I'm kind of getting to a point again where I'm starting to run out of ideas for videos. This happens to me every once in a while, I've gone through phases of this, and of course, easier than ever to make content with obviously the progression that I have for editing and recording and everything now to have everything optimized and to get everything done efficiently. But also with the gaming PC, it's obviously much easier to have more content to make. If I want to do games, I can do games. If I want to just react to YouTube or whatever, I can do that. On my old PC and then on the Chromebook, I couldn't do that. So there's definitely a level of comfort that I'm at right now that is awesome. But the problem is I don't know exactly what I should be making content wise. So one of the main problems for me is I consider myself what I would call a variety YouTuber, where basically what that means is I do a little bit of everything and I don't stick to one type of content. When you think of a niche YouTuber, you think of someone who sticks to one thing. For example, if you're a wrestling based YouTuber and that's all of the content that you make is mainly wrestling, and not all of it necessarily, but the majority of what you do is wrestling based. Or if it's like Vanos, you think of Vanos, you think of gaming, obviously, because he doesn't do anything else, at least on his main channel. So where I'm at right now is I'm at a point where I'm trying to decide what my next best move is as far as continuing to update the channel. Because I personally feel like I don't want to do a gaming video every week for the course of 2-3 months, but I also don't have a whole lot to do that's not gaming. And I would love to mix gaming and wrestling and do some WWE games, but the problem is all of my Xbox or all of my WWE games are on my Xbox. I don't have a capture card, and I don't know if there's a way for me to record my Xbox gameplay on my PC without having it lag. Because I know there's a way to stream the Xbox footage to the PC, and I can do that, but it's really laggy and a lot of frames skip and everything, so it wouldn't be great as far as videos go. The problem is too is I'm really working on a really tight budget, and of course I'm trying to get my first car soon and everything like that. Hopefully by the end of the year, and so I'm trying to save up as much money as I can, and it's a little tough to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna drop this money for a capture card, especially because you don't have to get the Elgato everything because they're not the best. They like to act like it just because they're expensive, but they're fine. They're fine products, but you can get cheaper alternatives. But even the cheap ones are still fairly pricey. So one type of content that I'm considering making is wrestling reactions. And basically what that means, so I watch Conman167, I believe is the numbers. I've actually watched him for years. He does live streams of every wrestling show except for AEW. He did do AEW shows, but they got copyrighted because they'd shut down his streams. AEW themselves did. So what he ended up doing is he just made the call to stop streaming AEW, but still watch the shows. But he streams every wrestling show, all that stuff. Every WWE Impact, I think he does that too. And I wouldn't live stream it. I would like record myself as I'm watching the event and maybe add my own commentary and then just cut it up into a little highlights video for YouTube. I think that would be pretty fun. It would take a bit of time, but there's a lot of wrestling happening every week. So if I did that maybe just once a month, or if I just did a big pay-per-view a month, I think that would work out pretty well. After all, I am a wrestler and I am very involved with the wrestling industry, and I haven't really shown that very much on my channel. And I wanted to do it more, and there would be a lot more wrestling, especially of my own, to put up on the channel. But with COVID shutting everything down, and sure, things are getting more open now, at least here in Vermont, but the problem is the guys who run the promotion that I mainly work with are Canadian, so they're across the border, and the borders haven't opened back up yet. And where I go down in New York to work shows, they haven't gotten their stuff going back yet. They're working on it, and they've stated multiple times they're working on it, but they haven't officially set a date for anything to happen. So I'm literally having nothing to do wrestling-wise unless I'm throwing the grappling dummy around, and that's only so fun for so long, especially when you're doing it on a trampoline and not in a ring. But anyways, some more content I was thinking about making was movie reactions as well as wrestling reactions. I think movie or TV reactions, or really just YouTube reactions, would be kind of cool. Like, for a movie reaction, if I was, like, giving my commentary on the movie as I'm watching it, and then I just cut it up so you guys aren't seeing the entire thing, because I don't think I could do that without getting copyrighted, and that would probably be a strike and not a claim. A claim, your video goes up still, but it can't be monetized, but a strike, the video gets taken down, and you get 3 strikes, your channel gets banned, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure that's at least how it used to be, if it's not anymore. So another type of content I'm thinking of making is more gaming, but I don't know what games, because it's like, I want to do series. It's like, maybe I'll come back to Sims 4 sometime. Problem is, that just takes a really long time to record. So if I have enough time to sit down and record it, and then still have time to edit it, because I normally am way tighter than I want to be for my scheduling. Like, I'm going to have to record and edit this today, because it has to go up tomorrow. I'm supposed to be recording no later than Wednesdays, so that Thursdays or Fridays, they can get edited and uploaded. And that way they're all set for Saturdays. And the problem with a lot of the games is, like, I want to make series out of them, but I don't know how it would work. Darksiders, I can't do that because the game got messed up and, like, the controls don't work for anything. So I can't do Darksiders again, even though it was really fun. Maybe I'll just re-download the game or something and see. I want to do more Borderlands, but again, that's one that takes forever to sit down and record. Editing takes no time, but that's just because I don't cut it up. And I want to do some Minecraft, but I don't have people to play it with. Because if I play it on PC, then I don't have anyone to play it with. But if I play it, because I have Java Edition on my PC, but I also have the Xbox version, and I don't have a way to record it, not to mention there's not very many people who want to play that with me. So it'd be tough to do that, and I feel like Minecraft by yourself can only be so fun. I feel like it's way more entertaining if you're in servers, and I don't know about any good public servers to join. And I want to do a lot more videos with other people. This is something I've wanted to do since the beginning, and I've only done it a few times. Is videos with other people, because I've done so many solo videos. I feel like if I had other people who were doing videos with me, it would be much more fresh content, much more entertaining content. Because I'm not saying I'm not liking what I'm doing, because I totally am, but I feel like with other people, it can be changed up, and I don't have to put all of the effort into the video, you know? We can kind of work off of each other. It doesn't have to be me kind of just doing all of it. Like, for example, my vlogs with Zeke, and my Gmod video that I did with Brody, and a VR chat video that I never edited yet that I did with my brother. And so that brings me to one of my last couple points, is I want to know what you guys want to see. You know, a good YouTuber also has a good fan base, and I feel like the people who watch typically aren't commenters, which is fine. But if you guys want to see a specific type of video, a specific type of content, a specific category, you want to see me do stuff with a certain person, just comment. Just let me know. Or, like, I don't know, DM me or something. I don't care. You know, it's like I am always open to fresh ideas for content, and I'm always open to doing stuff that you guys want to see. So, if you guys have something you want to see, just let me know, and I'll try to make it happen. As well as that also goes for the podcast, too. So if there's someone you want to see me have on the podcast, just let me know, and I'll see about getting them on. And speaking of the podcast, I will give a little update here. So we are working on the next several episodes, and I've gotten in contact with many people. It's still more or less the same update as where it was last time, where it's like I'm just going to have to make an official date, because we have people who lined up who want to be on it, but we don't have official dates for that. I think the first one went really well, and I'm so glad that I got to have Tyler on, and not to mention that I got to have him on the first one. I think was really important and really, really cool. We had a great conversation. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. Link to the channel is in the description. But basically, I just want to have more and more people on. It's been like 2.5 months since the first episode, and I haven't made another official date yet on the next one, and I really want to. So I'll see what I can do for that, but I'm not sure how it'll end up working. And so basically, if there's a small YouTuber or even just a big YouTuber, I could see what I could do about having them on. You know, just have a little conversation with them. It doesn't have to be a YouTuber. It could be a YouTuber. It could be a musician. It can be like I don't know. It can pretty much just be anybody. It could be an athlete. I'm gonna hopefully have more wrestlers on there. And I really think the podcast is a really cool thing to work on. It's a really cool project. I have so much fun with it so far. And I really want to see some more episodes come out sooner rather than later. So I just got to finalize some dates, and then we'll figure it out. But hopefully, we will have another episode soon. but I need you guys to let me know if there's someone you want to see on it. Same with if you want to see some content on here specifically. Because I will do what I can. I can't make any promises, but it's like, oh, can you do this? It's like, well, I'll see if I can do it, you know? And there are times where I record where it just doesn't work, you know? The VR chat video, I don't know if that's going to work enough to make a video out of it. I'll have to edit that sometime on the side. But yeah, so basically, that's just the gist of it. Just kind of checking in. I'm feeling good. I'm not, like, in a spot where I'm like, oh, I gotta take another break. Like, no, I'm good. I don't feel like another schedule change is due. I think I'm all set. Like, the 2 weeks, the every 2 weeks for an upload works really well for me right now. And I'm still on a tight crunch because I wait too long to record. So if I can get myself into the habit of recording at least a week ahead of time, then I'm going to be perfectly fine as far as getting stuff up goes. As far as today goes, today's upload, this video was in short notice, and this was something that I kind of felt like addressing anyway, so I was like, you know, this kind of will work well, we'll just do this today. It'll be easy to edit, be quick to record, stuff like that, and I'll have plenty of time to do it. So that's why I did it the way I did. So, yeah, I think that's all I've got for you guys today. So just, yeah, let me know if you want to see any content, specifically anybody in it, anybody on the podcast, or any topics you want discussed on the podcast, especially if you know who it's going to be with. And, yeah, just let me know what you think. I'm really not wanting to slow down. I'm not wanting to quit or change too much, at least at one time. But I want to work with you guys. If you guys want something to happen, I want to help out, make that happen. So we'll see about that. And other than that, I think that's all I've got for you guys today. So, you know, like, subscribe, all that. You know how all that goes. Let's get up to 50 subs, and when we get up to 50 subs, I will release my Discord link to everybody. We can start a little community over there. I've got it all set up nice and fancy and everything. And also, the Brody Jackson hats will officially go on sale at 50 subs. We'll set that up somehow. So if you guys want one of those, they're actually not terribly expensive, but they're really good quality hats. So let's get up to 50 subs so we can make that happen. I think that'll be really cool. I think that's a pretty reasonable goal. We're at, oh geez, what, 38 now? I can't remember. We're something like that. Yep, 38 subs. So let's get up to 50. We got 12 more subscribers to go. If everybody who watches subscribes, we'll get there pretty quickly. And, of course, like I said, like the video, all that stuff. Share it if you want. That's always appreciated. And, of course, you know, anytime I see that my analytics are up, that you guys are sticking around for more than 5 to 10 seconds, that's awesome. You know, a lot of the time, at least within the first day, I see, like, 1 or 2 views or whatever. And you guys only stick around for a few seconds, and that's totally fine, too. But the more you guys stick around, of course, obviously, I appreciate that. Anytime you guys even take an interest and click on the videos, thank you guys so much for doing that. Alright, for the final time, I know I always do this, but especially today, on updates, it's a little tougher, too, because I usually have, like a list of things I want to talk about, but I am actually done talking now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are looking forward to what we got going in the future, especially for the podcast. I'm super excited. So let me know in the comments if you want to see anybody specific on there or in my videos, or if you want to see any specific video, just go ahead and let me know. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I will see you guys next time.